Hey YouTube family, hey everybody. I hope everybody is doing good. So right now, this is just a random video, okay, y'all. It's not really planned because I have a lot on my mind. So I watch YouTube, right? I looked through YouTube and I saw a woman, a YouTuber. She's crying on camera and over a man. She found out that he was cheating and everything, and I'm like, she was feeling depressed and sad and all that stuff, and I'm like, sometimes I as women we we give men too much of our power. We give too much of our power away, and it's like when I understand because I went through it myself. If you not see my videos, I went through it myself, okay? I really went through a dark time in my life at the time, but I didn't stay in that place. And when I see women, like when I see women go through that, it's like it's really heartbreaking, it's really sad, and you know, we really like we really need to get our power back for real and love ourselves. Like this man cheated on you and you over here crying over him the whole day and being on camera all day, just crying, being on your live and just crying and crying, crying. Like, and you got children, you got five beautiful children that really, really need you, and you over here just crying over this man that cheated on you. And I don't understand why we do that. I really don't understand. Like you have five responsibilities to take care of. It's okay to cry, it's okay to scream, it's okay to do what you need to do, but you know, you're doing it in front of the world, in front of everybody. I even you know, on camera was ranting about my situation, but I'm not gonna do it in every video. Every video I did, But, I don't like seeing her like that. And as women, we don't know that we have so much power. We don't know that we hold everything, you know. And when we get in a relationship, it's like we lose ourselves. We lose ourselves. And then we shouldn't. We should not lose ourselves in a relationship to the point that we don't even know who we are. You lose yourself so much to a man that don't respect you, that don't love you, and go out there and cheat on you. And you found out you don't even know who you are. And that's what happened to me too. I lost my identity. I didn't know who I was. And it took me a while to find myself again. It took me a while to find out what I like, what I don't like. Like I put myself so much into a man and loving him and try to be the woman I could be for him, and I lost who I was. I lost who I was. And ladies, we need to stop doing that. We really do. And we need to learn. We need to learn to love ourselves. We really do. We need to learn to really pour the love we pour into a man into ourselves. Because if we don't, how you expect someone to love you. A man is just an add-on, okay? He just an add-on. So why don't you pour that same love into yourself? Because when you show love to yourself, then that love starts to come from in to the outside, and you know it starts to show. People just see in your energy and you glowing and everything, and see how much you really love yourself, and it attracts those kind of people. It would attract better quality men. It would attract someone who respect you and care about you. It would attract those kind of people, those kind of men. But sitting around moping and can't get out of bed because you found out your ex cheated on you, honey. All our exes cheating on us. Okay, every woman I know got cheated on. It's not just you; it's everybody. You know, I'm saying we all got cheated on, but we got to love ourselves. We really do. And you got children in the process. Your children is just seeing you doing that. Like, you have to get up and be there for your babies. You can't be laying in bed all day. Your children need you. Yeah, even when I went through what I went through, I still had to take care of my kids. I still had to take care of them. I had still to feed them. I had still to take them to school. And I was pregnant. I was pregnant on top of it. So I had to still do those things while I'm crying, while I'm sad, while I'm depressed. I still had to do it. And when my children not around, I close the door and I cry. I cry. I do what I had to do, wipe my tears, and still had to get up and take care of my kids. We got to stop doing this to ourselves because you hurting yourself. You really hurt yourself in the process. So why don't you pour that love into yourself and your kids? You can pour that same love you pour into a man, into your kids, and yourself. You deserve good things. You deserve good things in your life. Why don't you pour that into yourself? And that's what I learned myself. I'm learning. I'm still learning, you know? But we really got to pour love into ourselves. We can't keep giving too much of our power to a man and expect him to respect you. Because men, they know if you don't love yourself. They know if you have low self esteem. They know if you don't have no confidence. They could tell. They could look at you and tell. You don't have to you say nothing. They could like, oh yeah, I could tell she don't have no self esteem. Let me go and mess her up more. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And that's why there's a whole lot of broken women walking around saying all men ain't this and all men ain't that. No, sis. You attracting those men. It, and I was like that too. I was bitter for a little while. I was bitter because I'm like, man, all of them are the same. And no, they're not. It's you track those kind of men because something deep within you is attracting those men. And because you're not loving yourself. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not treating yourself as a queen. So how a man supposed to treat you like a queen if you don't treat yourself like a queen? So if you want to stop attracting those kind of men, well, treat yourself better. Treat yourself better. That's what I'm saying. You gotta love yourself, ladies. We really do. So it's sad to see her like that for real. Cause I've been through the same thing too. I've been through the same thing too. And it's really bad. It's really bad. And then my baby had to see me like that. I felt bad about that. I didn't want my daughter to see me like that. I didn't want my son to. Well, I was pregnant. But I didn't want my daughter to see me like that. I don't want my kids to see me like that because we gotta love ourselves. We really do. And while you laying there crying, boo-hooing over this man, he moved on already. He already moved on with that person he cheated on you with. All that crying is not gonna bring him back to you. Cause for real, we can't cry about someone we can't control. We can't control other people. We can't control their actions. I wish people stop thinking I could control this person. I can make them do what I want them to do. No, you can't. No, you can't. So you cannot. He's gonna do what he wanna do, sister. Sis. He's gonna do what he wanna do. And why are you staring there crying? He's enjoying his life. So I just wish, we wake up. It's time to wake up, sisters. It's 2024 now. It's a level up year for all of us. And the year just started. It's time to level up into something greater than ourselves. I love seeing women loving on themselves. I love seeing women doing self care, taking care of themselves. I love seeing women doing that. And I'm starting to do it. And it feels nice and feels good to just, it feels good, it feels nice to just take care of yourself. It really does. So I just wish we just get it together. We really do. 2024, y'all. 2024. So that made me think, that situation, I see her. That made me think like, man, we got to stop doing this to ourselves. We really got to stop. So that's all I got to say, y'all.